It's the compounding effect of the mistake that usually creates a lot of damage into the account. Is not one mistake. Nothing happens with one mistake. Usually, neither in relationships, nothing happens because one bad thing happened. It's a combination of small things that end up destroying whatever it may be. And the accounts on trading, it's exactly the same thing. It's not the first mistake, it's then trying to recover, as you mentioned, try to steal from the market those 10, 20 pounds, and then actually keep just giving back 200, 300, 400 back to the market. I think Alex Hormozi mentioned the moment that he was exactly finding himself in those situations of frustration, or that something bad happened around himself or in his own life, how quickly would he be bounced back to the level where he could perform again at his best level? Most likely for us, it may take, when you're inexperienced, it may take maybe the full day to actually stop trading for that moment, or even take a few days. And then eventually with more experience, it goes from a few days to one day from a few hours to eventually a few minutes, and all of a sudden it's quick. You can make one mistake and it's almost as it didn't happen. You can remain focused and continue to operate in the market.
45% of the time to 50% of the time, you're correct. That means, inversely, 55% of the time to 50% of the time you're wrong. Meaning, if you put all of the emphasis on the negative side, the higher number of the two, which is 50 to 55%, just purely on the win rate, would you view yourself as a successful trader, or would you view yourself as a not successful trader? I think most people would drift more towards the not successful, because you're looking at a singular metric to define a very, very nuanced, very large thing. In this case, trading. And it's the same thing with emotions. If you allow a singular moment to define your whole day, you're allowing a small thing to impact a massive thing. It's a viewpoint change. It's a mindset change.
Many people are looking at trading as an escape to a better life. And the expectations are that they are having every single day that they jump into the markets. It's a step closer or step further away from the goal. But it's kind of that big goal that everyone has with trading. And then every single person then looks at it as a single trade, as yes, I'm getting closer. Yes, I'm going there. Or no, what am I doing? Like, look at this mistake. It lacks that patience, that long-term perspective, and focusing on the process, believing that's going to play out eventually in the future. But it's important to focus on the now and not always on where you want to be already next year or 6 months from now, whatever.